Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Portland, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And for Dallas, at one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Irving. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the three. Thompson with the rebound. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Offensive rebound. Gafford kicks to Washington. Pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Over Edey. Got a piece of it.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Morant. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Irving with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic. Second chance effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Now here's Irving, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get any rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Morant, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Irving passes to Gafford. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside, Smart. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Jackson. They can't stop the run with that one. Dallas leading by 3. And it's blocked. And they get it back.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bain. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Gets a very good look and converts. Morant's got 7. Here's Irving. It's a 3-point game. Washington with the screen on Morant. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Smart. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. With his first shot attempt, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Irving dishes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. He has 6.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Back to Morant. Beyond the arc, bangs home the trifecta. It's all knotted up.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Doncic with a screen on Morant. Irving kicks to Doncic. Cans it from downtown.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside for Smart. From outside the arc. And it's Morant missing. Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against the Wizards. Here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. Misses from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
For the screen on Morant. Here's Irving. Edey with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a wide open look for Payne. And again, Memphis no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving finds Doncic. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jackson. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. 7th in free throw percentage, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Aldama inside. Lively defending. Aldama can't hit. And on the way from Irving for three. Thompson passes to Lively. Out to Thompson. Bain with the steal. Pass to Smart. Trying to end the drought. That one doesn't go. Good D by Irving.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Craig, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Some changes for Memphis. Vince Williams is checked in for Clark, and Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Lively the pass to Grimes. There's the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Aldama. A 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Williams against Doncic. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 13.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Aldama with the ball. Lively defending. Back to Aldama from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Dallas making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Here's Doncic. The Grizzlies making the shot. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks leading. The 3 for Doncic. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pippen finds Williams. Takes it inside. Outside for Jackson. Here's Aldama. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Marshall. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Exum. Irving is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Grizzlies trail by 3. On the wing, Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. On its way from Irving for 2. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pippen against Irving. Pippen kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him those.
Here's Irving. Misses the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson up top. He's covered by Irving. Now here's Pippen. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Grimes passes to Irving. Takes a three. Hits the three-point line. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Jackson with the screen. Jacks up a three. Exum pulls it in. Dallas leading by 6. Lively a screen on Jackson. Exum passes to Grimes. Back to Exum. A three ball. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And they'll keep possession. And again, Memphis no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Exum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. A nice shot by Exum. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age. Realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And here is Irving. After Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer, took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got 11 points.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Left side Jackson got a piece of it. Pippen up and in on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Now here's Pippen. Last time 14 points for him. Pippen sets a screen for Jackson. Outside for Pippen. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Pippen. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Raptors. Lively a screen on Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Lively.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant scanning the floor. To the middle. Jackson down low. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Irving passes to Lively. Now Exum. Lively sets a screen for Exum. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams inside. He's defended by Exum. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Wells is checked in for Williams. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. And here's Exum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. 3, Marshall. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Exum kicks to Marshall. Now here is Irving. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Aldama. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And they'll get another chance. Here's Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Morant against Irving. Over in the corner, Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jackson looking around. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Morant. Tipped away.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Washington, that's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found the hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Morant against Irving. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Exum. And finished off by Lively.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jackson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Morant against Irving. Pass to Exum from downtown. It's good from long range. Exum's got 5 points so far.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Exum. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bane comes in for Gigi Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Wells. And there's the drive. Kept alive. Washington passes to Irving. Lock at 6. Doncic with a screen on Bane. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Smart. Last game we saw him score 13. Morant against Gafford. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
For the screen on Smart. Doncic passes to Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one drops. Gafford cans them both. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson against Morant. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:36 left in the first half. Jackson misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Thompson surveying the floor. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Thompson with the three.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Bane with it. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Doncic with the steal. Washington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Smart. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Doncic, no good. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. The 3 from Morant. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that does it for the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, up by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Thanks for stopping by.
Look here now, the Mavericks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Mavericks leading by 9. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. Jackson misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Off the inbound, and the layup good by Smart.
Gotta give Smart credit. Finishing strong inside takes brains and skills when you're that size.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Irving. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the inside. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas leading by 11. Irving looking for an opening. Washington with the screen on Morant. Irving against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Bane. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Both good from the line that time. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Third quarter of basketball here, just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Gafford misses. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Smart, and the layup falls.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
Thompson, a screen on Smart.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Good season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per? 5 rebounds and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
He hits the second from the line.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, and Smart probably deserves more credit for his ability to run the pick and roll. He's an outstanding decision maker.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. The kick out to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Now, Smart. Pass to Edey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, this is part of why guys love playing with Smart. He will reward you for getting open if you can.
Thompson, a screen on Smart. Doncic with it. Out-guarded by Smart. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Well, we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Steve.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense, multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, and that's the challenge right now.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 23. Outside Irving. They grab their own miss. Here's Washington. And the rejection by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Washington finds Irving. Thompson for 3. And they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Pass to Irving. Shoots over Morant. Thompson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Knocks down the step-back J. Morant's got 17.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
There's a screen by Washington. Doncic steps on the gas. Here's Bane. He's got 6. Smart kicks to Morant. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, the threat of jaw scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Gigi Jackson comes in for Smart. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Now, here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Jackson takes the three, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now, here is Irving. 21 points in the game. Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. To the paint. It's stolen by Aldama. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. Irving against Pippen. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Bane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you what. You never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic on the line.
The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Last season he played outstanding. First in scoring. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Outside, Bane launches a three. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Here's Irving out to Doncic. Pass to Marshall. The tray. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Upside Pippen over Thompson. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 7 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not. Doncic against Pippen, and they double up Doncic. And on the way from Irving for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bane. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 30 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Doncic with it. 30 points in the game. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Irving. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Grimes. Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. There's a screen by Washington. Shot by Grimes. No good. 3-on-3. Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Here's Lively. Pass to Irving. Second chance shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 26 points for Kyrie Irving. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Aldama. Down low. Here's Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Grimes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lively. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Outside Jackson. Trying to get open is Pippen. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Irving against Pippen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pippen for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. It's good. Irving's got 30 points.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Mavericks leading by 9. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Marshall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Aldama. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Wells wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Lively with the screen. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded close. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Pass to Aldama. Morant with it over Thompson. And it's Morant missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Wells. And again, Memphis no good. Mavericks leading by 16. Now, here's Washington. Thompson in the corner. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Out of hand on it. Up top, Bain. Morant, that's for two. Cans the shot from the wing. Morant's got 19 points.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Irving. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Doncic is checked in for Marshall. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Shooting one.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Outside, Bain. Shoots over Doncic. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Thompson. Nails it from the high post.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's now 35 points for Kyrie Irving.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morant dishes to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Edey. And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Irving. The three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
For the screen on Bane. Thompson passes to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. Drops in the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Stolen by Jackson, and the basket is good.
We know Jackson Jr. can shoot it, but this guy is 6'10", 242. He should feast inside.
Now, here is Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Morant kicks to Smart. Inside. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Dallas leading by 20. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way, you're right. Here's Doncic after the made shot from Desmond Bane. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. That one on Smart.
At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it. Morant against Irving. And
he drives in, lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 39.
Yeah, terrific feel for where the defense is hedging. Irving knows that's his shot to take.
Smart dishes to Morant from the baseline. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas leading by 18. For the screen on Smart. Here's Doncic. Pass to Gafford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. And here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Jackson. Mavericks leading by 16. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on P.J. Washington. David.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
First one falls for him. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Vince Williams is checked in for Bane. And Wells is subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Grimes. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kleba. From outside, off the mark. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.